The major challenges that we foresee in the pension fund is the liquidity of some of the assets. And we're also seeing that the market used to be bubbling. It's no longer bubbling as it used to be, and therefore our returns are becoming muted. However, this we see as long-term investors, we see it as just a dip that will probably come right at some point. What we now need to do is start looking at the alternative space in terms of infrastructure, Africa investments, to see how we can diversify our portfolios so that we can still retain our double-digit returns. I think networking is always very crucial because you get to share ideas. I got to meet a number of people and got to meet a number of companies that are willing to partner with us and share in what they do. That helps us a lot when we are assessing asset classes, because you do have people that you can call up and ask them. One of the areas that I'm quite interested in right now is around the Africa continent, and it was quite nice having a chat with people from Ghana, Nigeria, to try and understand their monetary policies and to try and understand the investment landscape. Debswana Pension Fund is based in Botswana and is the largest private sector pension fund and the second largest pension fund in the country. It was formed in 1984 by the board, and a board of trustees was put in place by the participating employers. The participating employers includes the Debswana group of companies, which is the partnership between government and De Beers Group, the mining companies. In terms of our investments, we have what we call the life stage model, and within the life stage model, we look at many different portfolios. We currently have 3 portfolios, which is the market portfolio, the pensioner portfolio, and the conservative portfolio. Around the conservative, really these portfolios help us in terms of managing the risk of each of the portfolio. So in terms of the market portfolio, it's a high risk portfolio, and therefore you will find allocations to private alternatives, whereas in the conservative portfolio, you will find that we invest a lot in bonds. In terms of our investment strategy, we've got an allocation to global equity, global bonds, an allocation to local equities, local bonds, and an allocation to property. From a property perspective, we look at many different sectors, including retail, commercial, industrial, and residential properties, and we also look at it in terms of sector. So, we've got a small allocation to private equity, and we are currently invested in the mezzanine fund.